Now that we have our 2 points, -1, 0 and a half 0, where the 2 tangents cut the x-axis, we can go ahead now and find the gradient. But how do we do that? Well, what we're told is that the curve cuts the x-axis at these points, so we know the y coordinate is 0 in both cases. And also the tangents. Now the tangents to a curve, if we want to find the gradient, it is at a particular point. And because there are tangents to the curve, the gradient of the curve will give the gradient of both of these tangents at that point. Again, if we were to have a curve like this, and we have 2 tangents at this point, so the gradient of the curve is common to the gradient of both tangents. So we go ahead and find the gradient of the tangent. We do know that dy, if you recall in the first part, that y is equal to 2x squared and x minus 1. So dy dx, the gradient, is equal to 4x add 1. And this is indeed the gradient of the 2 tangents. Well, let's find out what the value of these gradients. So this is gradient function, and the value at, we'll go for -1, would be 4 times 1 add 1, which is equal to -3. And at a half would be 4 times a half add 1, which gives us 3. So we know the gradient at this point, -1, 0, is -3, and the gradient at a half, 0, is 3. And now we could go ahead and find the equations of these tangents to the curve. So we call the gradient to -1, 0, -3, m1, and m2 is the gradient at the point a half, 0. Let's find the equations of the tangents. We use the formula y minus y1 to m into x minus x1. We have y minus 0 is equal to m, -3 into x add 1. And this gives us y is equal to -3x minus 3. And using m2, so with that's m1, m2 equal to 3, we have y minus y1 and x minus x1, which gives us y minus 0 is equal to 3 into x minus a half, and this gives us y is equal to 3x minus 3 over 2. So now this is the second part. We've found the equations of the 2 tangents. So the first is y is equal to -3x minus 3, and the second equation of the second tangent is y is equal to 3x minus 3 over 2. Next, we'll find the point of intersection of the 2 tangents.